Animator.
Hello.
Hello. That should be us. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Ali.
Aline! Hello. I'm just checking how many frames I need to leave with this. 6, 8, 9, right here.
So this week we're working on quick quests,
Yeah.
which
So yeah, you guys may recognise this as the project that we started ages ago. Finally trying to make a push to finish it this week, just because it's been on our plates for a long time.
yeah.
And I want to get it done. I want to get it finished. So we have probably 1 week, possibly 2, before we start a new project that we're planning to do. So I'm thinking that this is a good time to try and polish off some stuff that we have hanging still.
Yeah.
So how are you guys? How was your weekend?
Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a great? Let's get it done, says Tibbs.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's a spurt.
So I was coloring these frames yesterday. Getting that epic walk cycle going. And Day tells me that she's going to change the frames on the ogre dude, so I'm not going to color him just now.
Yeah.
Which means I'll go fix that other scene then with the arms you just pointed out in the thumbnail.
Get it fixed. Are you going to be doing just colouring today, or are you going to be doing compositing as well?
I don't know what I'm doing on this yet. Just figure it out as I go.
What do you have left to do?
Color this scene that you're working on, adding it to the background, coloring the ogre once he's finished, and then a general compositing final pass, I think.
Oh, I see.
I want to add dust motes and smoke and dust to the scenes where they're in the town. I want to make it awesome.
That would be really cool. You know what sucks with breakfast, Aline? I like it, so I eat it all in a few days. And then nothing to breakfast no more.
I know that. I know that feel.
Breakfast is good. And it is tempting to always have breakfast for lunch.
Breakfast for lunch.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go old school and just delete your lines. Just
Okay.
like erase them.
Do it. I dare you.
You dare me? I'll do it.
People who delete my lines get cursed. So at least I kind of did the rotation and it's a little bit of cleanup. But the rotation for the scene is animated. And that was really probably the most challenging part of the scene, I think. So the rest of it hopefully will be more straightforward. Touch wood, we'll see.
So you're telling me you did the most complex animated part of the sequence off stream?
Well, I just did it yesterday. I figured I'd work on it a bit, and then I was like, you know what, this would be a good thing to do on the morning stream.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
But then that part was done. I basically just followed my keyframe style, and then I had to put it on more of an arc because my storyboard was extremely rough and not the best. So, and I've been basically just doing this stuff over my storyboard or next to my storyboard at least. Tiff doesn't care for breakfast. She'd rather have lunch for breakfast. Sometimes I do that too.
Sometimes I have breakfast for lunch.
You know what? I think just entirely screw the fact that you're only meant to eat certain food at certain times of the day.
What did we have for dinner last night, India?
Pancakes.
Yep.
And I've been known to have soup for breakfast.
At least we didn't bring it up this time, Rabbit. This was Aline's doing.
Yes.
She didn't even need provoked. She was just like, bah, 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 breakfast.
Aline's actually usually the one who brings up breakfast specifically.
Bah, 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 bah. Oh, it's not an oh man, it's a oh man. No, wait. Oh man? No.
Oh man.
I don't know how to say an oh man in a good way.
I don't know either.
Oh man. There we go.
Poor man. Poor man. I don't know what that is.
Okay, that's that. And then bop, 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 bop.
Need some more happiness.
File, render animation. Go. Where's the button that says go back?
Can you believe it's Monday? Like, start of a new week. Where did last week go? What even happened last week?
I don't know.
Oh.
So, shot 6 swift color.
Oh. So tell me, after coming back to this after such a long time, do you still feel the same about your colour choices?
About my color choices of the characters and everything?
Mm-hmm.
No.
What do you mean?
I always see something I want to tweet. God forbid I open Girl in the Glim again.
So what do you see?
Well, it's kind of the same, like if you've done a drawing and you notice like anatomical issues or things being displaced or like something you could improve, stuff like that.
And what do you see with this?
I'm not currently looking at. I'm looking at like this is fine. I usually do raw colors in Krita and then I change them in After Effects anyway. So I mean, this is fine. It's pretty much monotonous, so I'm okay with this.
Are there any things you feel like you're not okay with anymore?
The yeah, high five one. I think I could probably make the colors a bit more bombastic.
Huh. It's cool to hear that like that happens with colours as well as with lines, you know? I don't know why it wouldn't. Seems obvious when you say it, but oh, Elite's gonna start some character design talk. Do it! Speaking of food and character design, have you guys tried that thing where you design a character around like a piece of food?
I have. I did it for a character that was a banana.
A character that was a banana? Or did you
a character
use a banana?
that looked like a banana.
Like you used the banana to come with the character design.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And his granddaughter or his niece or something was an apple. I don't remember why though.
I think it's because I was trying to help you design the character, and I was like, you should try this. Because it's the same thing I was about to talk about when I brought that up, which is that Tyson Hess uses a really cool way of doing it where he will choose a piece of food and design a character around that.
Oh, okay.
And his characters are awesome. Like, he designs them around different fruits for his Diesel comic.
I guess that must have been exactly, like, you learned that and you told me about it then.
I think so, yeah. Super cool though. Aline says, it annoys me a bit when you try million shape proportions that would be original, but just aren't appealing, so you go back to conventional design choices. Yeah, Aline, there's nothing more frustrating than like, I'm going to do something completely different, and then it just doesn't work, and you're like, oh, God's sake. Guess I'll just do the same thing that's been done like a million times before then. I think if you keep working it, you can find a way to make it work.
Don't tell her that.
But I do. Like, it seems such a shame to abandon that pursuit because it's difficult. Of course it's going to be difficult. You're the first person doing it. You have to push through. Make it work. I think beyond just transferring to the original, to the final design, it's just good to know that you've tried that stuff. Like, you feel more secure in your design because you're like, well, I tried a bazillion different ways to do it, and none of them worked. You know, so maybe it's less about the work you put into making ugly drawings going into the final design, and more like, well, I know it doesn't work now. So which character are you designing at the minute, Eileen? Also, what's pencil control practice? Tell us. Something that I've never done in my life, probably. I probably should.
Probably.
Probably. I know there's a hat involved here somewhere. It would help if it didn't tangent with the eye quite so much though. Space will need to be shrunk down to fit inside the hood. What is it?
Aline is saying, nothing works but has already been... nothing works but what has already been done. Why do we even try? Just copy and paste other people's art. Just quit drawing altogether. Flips table.
You can make it work, Aline! I believe in you! You gotta innovate! You gotta take what works and put a new spin on it.
Gotta play with the shapes, Aline.
Sometimes you can't just be original with nothing, no other basis. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna invent a cryptobird because that's never been done before. I'll just base it on no existing science or formulas, and I'm sure it will just work. But you can totally take formulas that you know to work and be like, well, what if I tried this different spin on them? And then you're like, but I use science to make this, and it does this, and people are, Well, it's more likely to work because you based it on something which already works. So it's more like you stand on the shoulders of giants than you pretend you're a giant. There was a metaphor in there somewhere and it got lost. But what I'm trying to say is it's hard to just be original straight off the bat completely and just wholly original. But you can get there in steps if you start somewhere familiar and then just go a little bit off the beaten path. I'm sorry, Aline, these sweet encouragements aren't very helpful. Hashtag clip to burb. Huh?
Yes, you invented that just now.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
That's mine. Don't steal that.
I'm not stealing
I'm
it.
just telling people in the chat. Because they may be entranced by the concept of clip to burb. And I think it's important that they know that it's my invention.
Okay.
No one's allowed to steal it. I'm not quite sure what the invention does yet.
I just realised the star art thing is still on. Whoops.
It's not Hot Friday anymore.
I know it.
We're so professional.
I know it is. I fixed it.
I'm glad it's helpful, Lee, to hear someone ramble at you. I believe in you, Aline. Believe in the power of Aline.
Believe in the Swifty that believes in you.
I do.
There we go. That feels nicer.
I do believe in Aline. I do. I do. What did you do?
I put the Quick Quests art in the background of the upper right, where I had the webcam before.
I see.
I don't like that just being a blank space. It needs used.
But it's space for people to breathe.
They can breathe.
And it has like alerts and stuff that happen with it when things happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice not to have 100% pictures all over the screen.
I don't have 100% pictures all over the screen. I have one picture.
100%. 90%. 50%.
50. Yeah. Yeah. At least I didn't make it into a GIF and make it move.
I guess. It was moving when it was the camera though.
Well, only when something moved.
Which it always did because it was a camera looking outside and there's wind and such. So just beaten down.
Okay guys, straw poll. If you like the snow picture in the top corner, say raspberries. And if you thought it was dumb and confusing and whatever Swifty thinks it was,
I don't think it was dumb or confusing.
say was whatever Swifty just said it was.
I said that it was constantly moving.
Rhubarb.
But like, just as a side note while that happens, why do I call a straw poll a straw poll? Is it because you generally do it by pulling straws? Like why straw?
I don't know why it's called a straw poll. Maybe like because straw is like discarded. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Like, is that what it means? Kind of discardable, like rough,
Yeah.
impromptu.
Yeah, I guess. Rough, impromptu, like a straw man that you burn.
Poor straw man.
Hello, Hardy.
Hey, Hardy.
No one's voting. That's fine.
I don't think anyone cares enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I like your inventiveness for what it's worth.
You appreciate that I try things.
I do.
Thanks.
I appreciate your experimentation and your constant attempts to better stream. Despite my protestations and I'm like, no, please leave that how it is. And you're like, no, I'm changing it because I'm bored.
It's not because I'm bored.
Right.
I'm innovating. I'm character designing our stream.
I'm sorry.
I'm pushing and pulling and seeing what works.
Character designing our stream, eh?
Yeah.
So what are you aiming towards?
Giving it character.
Okay, and what character is that?
Playful.
Playful.
Charming.
Damn, I can't go say anything about that. That's actually a fairly good excuse. Just now, I got my eyes on you, Michael.
No, you don't. You're looking the other way.
Yeah, but you're on my screen.
No, I'm not. I see what's on your screen.
I hear you, Michael. I hear you there.
Tap, tap.
I got my back eyes on you.
No, you don't.
I don't think we know.
Is there anyone in the chat, in the viewing thing? People,
nope.
Hello, you. No. That
No.
watched the vlog I made. Did you like it? Do you think, how could I make it?
Everyone loved it because you're awesome.
Sleepy Sheep Green says raspberry.
Oh, you see?
Yeah.
Sleepy Sheep thinks that you're right.
I think they just wanted to write raspberry.
Raspberry's delicious.
Well, welcome to this stream. I feel like you've probably been lurking, which is okay. But
yeah.
It's nice that you helped me. That's 1-0. I win.
Yeah, I guess you do win. I guess I'll just have to eat my rhubarb.
Yeah, you will. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is go over here and do some the compositing.
Do some compose.
Compose.
So, what have you been using to composite this primarily?
After Effects.
I kind of meant more. I'm sorry, I wasn't very clear with my question. I meant more. What are you doing to each clip? Like, what's your thing where you're like, okay, so this is a quick quest, so I'll do this, and this to it to start with.
Okay, well the first thing I do to a character is I go to layer styles and I add a gradient overlay, which allows me to do a very, very, very quick, rough, messy light on the characters. So if they're being lit from above, it brings it brings attention to the head, which is where I want it, but only if I reverse it. I wish that it just saved these settings. Maybe I can get it from another shop. That would make sense, right?
What setting did you lose?
It's the settings on the gradient. So let's see.
Rum pom 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 pom.
So I usually have a gradient overlay, an inner glow, an inner shadow. Let's see what that does to us in shot 8, 7, 6. There we go.
It's only 10 months to Christmas. Oh, 9 months. Getting closer.
So I don't really like the inner glow in this one. And the inner shadow is going to work on this one as well.
Aww, welcome to the stream, I want to call you Raspberry now, Sleepy Sheep Green.
Welcome to the stream, Sheep Green. I couldn't say that fast. Sheep are different.
It was a good attempt though.
Sleepy Sheep Green.
Sleepy Sheep Green.
Sleepy Sheep Green. Sleepy Sheep Green. There we go. Got it.
What is doing, Santa? Yes, Santa. Where's my island, Santa?
You want an island?
That's all I ever asked for.
You have never asked for an island.
Every week, every single year, my own island, please. don't think it's too much to ask.
I wish there was any doors to make it fit. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. How early does Santa have to make his final decisions on who's naughty and who's nice? Because surely, like in the production line of making toys, he has to actually like tell the elves how many of each thing he needs, so that they don't just do work for work's sake. You know?
I think he has a magic Gantt chart.
Gantt chart.
Yeah, time management chart that
Right.
that organizes itself.
Uh-huh. And
It tells everyone what to make. Like it's all magic, you know.
like
Magic
one
is
thing I'd be wondering though is, what if a kid is like, it's pretty bad for like 11 months of the year, and then on the 12th month they redeem themselves completely.
What by like saving someone.
Yeah, and like giving everything they own away, or like they completely reverse and they do so much good, and they do some massive stuff to help people completely selflessly. Then what does Santa do? Because what if he's like, well, I finalised my list in November, so.
Well, what probably happens is if the naughty niceness is plotted over time over a graph. Oh, the lights just went out outside, and I managed to like see it. Okay. Their niceness and naughtiness is probably plotted over time on a graph and averaged, and they probably have gifts allocated to different bandings of those averages. And then they'll probably have a surplus just in case anyway, and then they can fluctuate their placement of an allocation of toys for the different bandings and swap people around, because they'll probably go over and under.
I wonder whether they've ever screwed up, where there haven't been enough of a surplus, and they've had to like give someone who really deserved something amazing, like a band 2 gift instead, because they just didn't have enough band 1 gifts.
Well, Oh, Sleepy Sheep Green. I'm gonna say this just before we move on, move further into the. Where's my money, Santa? If you don't mind me asking, what makes you guys motivated while animating something? I'm new to animation, and after a while, I just get flustered. Says Sleepy Sheep Green.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. I often have more than one thing on the go at a time, so I'll animate something sort of more fun, usually in the morning streams, and that's like 2 hours or so of me just animating something which has less pressure attached to it. And then I have other work that I do during the day, and I'll often have more than one project, so when I get super flustered with one thing or it feels like it's not working, I will hop onto something else and then hop back when I'm feeling like I've calmed down a bit and I'm better. And that helps me stay motivated. Also, I think when you're new, it's quite scary, or it can be quite scary, but there's a certain amount of confidence that experience gives you, and it's not confidence in knowing that you can definitely do it, it's more just confidence in knowing that if you just keep pushing and keep going with it, you'll get somewhere. You know, it might not necessarily be the place you're hoping you'd end up, it might not be perfect, but you know that you can finish things, because you kind of proved to yourself that you could do it before. So it becomes easier to believe that you're going to be able to reach the end of the clip eventually. And that keeps you motivated to keep going, because you know that the end is in sight and it's reachable.
Aline recommends that they should read the Willpower Instincts. Chapter 4 just blew her mind, though, honestly, and Aline's advice is that to remember why you started doing it, what was your goal?
And always remember that the best animation is done when you're having fun with it. So animation is something that you need to kind of, there needs to be a certain amount of love and affection you have for it. Which I'm sure you wouldn't start doing unless you had that. But it's always good to remember that. Because it will keep you going when it gets tough and rough. Thinking about how cool it's going to be when you finished it. And thinking about how proud of yourself you're going to be.
I think it helps to also be able to show your work as you're working on it to peers. Because if you have multiple kind of milestones, like casual milestones built in where you're like, oh, once I get done with this stage, I'll be able to show it to these people or this person and get feedback, can keep you kind of ticking along.
Yeah, it definitely helps to have a peer group of people who are interested in animation.
Yeah.
Because they will help demystify it for you too, especially when you're new and everything feels extremely frightening and scary to start off with. Having people who can tell you like, oh, I've been there, don't worry, like you get past that, is really helpful.
I think sometimes it helps to hear that people who have accomplished more than yourself that you feel are ahead of you still continue to have those same feelings as well. Like
still struggle every single time. Yeah, that helps me. Like when I see someone like Patrick streaming, Patrick's an extremely good animator and he's struggling with it. I'm like, oh yeah, that happens to other people too. It's not just me. And know that every failure is a step forward for you. You're just going to get better and better.
Oops. I did this on the wrong frame.
And Hardik says, yeah, keep looking at things which inspire you. So Aline, tell us about chapter 4.
Yeah. Your mind-blowing reading thing, book, advice, willpower, that thing.
So chapter 4 is about a bias that you completely fall into, so it's very relevant to you. It's the fact that sometimes we moralise our practice. This should be interesting, okay. You moralise your practice.
Maybe it's like when we do practice that is good, and when we don't practice that is bad.
Right. Yeah, well that for sure is something that yeah.
It is literally that.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay.
The catch is if when you're not doing it, you just feel worse and worse.
Like you can't relax because you're not doing it. So therefore you must be not good. That's very true. That's a struggle.
I think you fall into that as well.
You know that I do. But you do as well, right? Doesn't everyone?
I think I fall into it less than you do.
You feel less bad about taking breaks.
Yeah.
I've just got so much to do though as well, you know? There's always something to do. So I want to make him look happy and I'm just drawing a beard looking not happy, so should fix that. I don't know how you combat that though. There's an interesting catch with this, Aline says. If you use that strategy, it encourages you to quit when you feel like you did good. Or you're already a good person. So instead of making you want to do more, it keeps you looking for a reason to stop. Because you forgot why you were doing this in the first place, why you actually committed to this. An example they gave was a woman on a diet before her wedding. She started going to the gym and exercising more. Yeah, I can see where this is going. This is a good point.
Does it end with her not marrying the guy? Because she became like, her self-worth went through the roof and she realised that she was too good for the person that she was settling for and that she was an amazing man.
I don't think that's where this story's going, Mike.
Oh, she started rewarding herself for the hard exercise by eating more.
That wasn't where I thought it was going either, though. I thought it was going to be she started exercising and eating well in order to achieve this goal of going to the wedding. But once she achieved it, like, because she'd achieved the goal, there was no point in her doing it anymore. So despite the fact it was a better way of life and it was healthier for her and better for her, she went back into her old habits. Because there was nothing to keep her doing that. She'd achieved what she set out to do.
It's kind of a similar thing where, like, if your aim is to get hired by a certain company, and then you get hired by the company, you kind of sort of stall for a little bit because you attained your goal, and you may not necessarily look beyond it. So it's like, yay, I've been hired by Pixar, and it's like,
but
okay,
you stop improving.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're like, what do I do now? I'm there. I guess you work at Pixar, but
yeah. So Aline's saying rewarding yourself is fine and can be motivating, but don't let the reward be detrimental to the goal. Focus on the goal and why you committed to it. Hard accessible what if the goal is vague. So this is good. Like I'd like to eat better, and get out more. As in actually go outside for a walk every day or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to do that just to be a healthier person. But I often forget that when I'm animating. Because the panic of deadlines and feeling the need to do work outweighs the want to like be healthier, and so that's a balancing that I need to. That's off the point. I'm sorry. That's a complete tangent. It's just something that it sparked a thought in my head talking about this. Aline says, I think this is the root of all my laziness, so I'm really excited about understanding this. You feel like you're lazy to kind of reward yourself, Aline, for working hard? Or what do you mean? explain to me how it is the root of laziness, just so I can connect the dots. That's good. Aline says, your why is because you love this, and checking out the work from people you admire reminds you that you love this. So that's a way to push through.
So, okay. It's pretty much the same. Why is because you love this and check out the work. It reminds you love this. Yeah, Hardy was mentioning looking at work that inspires you.
Mm-hmm. See you, Tibbs. Have a good day at work.
You know what? I'm just not gonna. I was gonna try and add the lines on these frames, but I'm just not gonna.
Is there anything you feel like you reward yourself with, like that's detrimental to your goal? Such as the going on a diet but rewarding yourself for exercising by having an ice cream or something.
I tend to reward myself with playing a game.
Would you say that's detrimental though?
I'm just trying to. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's detrimental to the goal itself. Maybe it's just the amount of time that I gain. I don't know.
Is there anything else you think that maybe?
I think I reward myself that's detrimental to one of my goals. I don't think so, but at the same time, like, I'll eat, like, you know, the tipping that I had yesterday. So maybe I should probably set a goal of being healthier in order to have a behavior that rewards it and is detrimental to my goal. I don't currently have the goal of diet and exercise, but that's maybe the...
Really? I thought you did.
Well...
But you just said to me yesterday that you wanted to exercise more.
Yes.
You literally said that to me.
But what I mean is, I'm not currently working towards that goal, I just have the feeling that I should be. So that's the side of the coin I'm on, is I'm rewarding myself in a way that's detrimental to a goal I'm not actually actively trying to achieve.
What do you reward yourself for?
I guess I'm not rewarded. I just like chocolate, okay?
I think that might be a slightly different thing.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know that I do that. Like, I went a year without eating any chocolate or drinking like carbonated soda.
So why did you do that?
To see if I could, and to try and be healthier. It's the same year that I took up rock climbing and going to the gym.
What your motivations for doing those were?
To get healthier, I think.
Right.
I guess I was on like a fitness kick.
you like. I wonder why you're pursuing it as like an active goal then, but like you're not at the minute. Like, I wonder why goals change that way when we both like still want the same thing, to be healthier. But yeah, for some reason one year you were actively pursuing it.
Yeah.
And the other years you're not.
Yep.
Right, do you have any clue what the difference is?
I know one of the motivations I had that year. So there's a difference there.
Can you say what it is, or is it something you don't want to?
I'd rather not.
Okay. I'll ask you afterwards because I'm interested.
Sure.
As long as you feel like your work is going okay, you probably are doing good. I like the book because it keeps reminding people not to over-control and burn out. It's hard to communicate the whole subtlety with a quick summary. Guys, just read the book! Okay, Ellie, we will. Can you give us a title one more time? I think you recommended this like last week, but I forgot the title, so I couldn't find it. That was my bad, I forgot. Bad memory. But I won't forget today.
It's something about willpower.
So, Sleepy Sheep says, what's your guy's favourite game?
Willpower instinct, she said earlier.
The Willpower Instinct. Cool.
What is your favourite game, Olivia?
Well, I have a couple. Probably Secret of Mana is up there for nostalgia purposes. I really like Sonic the Hedgehog games, kind of retro. Recent games I really like. I'm trying to think of stuff I played recently. I loved Undertale. That's one of my favourite games. Jet Set Radio, I really love. I'm trying to think of any super recent games, you know?
I like the Legacy of Kain series.
Yeah. Oh, Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I know there's a super recent game that I've played that I really love, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, Monster Hunter. How about you, Sleepy Sheep? You okay there, Mike?
Yeah, there's like one. I'm trying to tidy up the colour and the lines in it. There's just one frame where, I should probably like put a background colour.
I'd love for him to read Listen to It. That's Chris Oatley. I recommend it to his community. That'd be the Oatley Academy. It really is good. I'm very excited about it. Oh, Hardy's asking, why did you listen to books? And Lee, you don't have to shut up about it. Like, it sounds really cool. I'm interested to hear more. I just don't want to make you have to, like, retype out the book for us, but I'm happy to hear about it and talk about it. So I think that's really important stuff. Normally you can listen to books on Audible. It's just a little bit of an annoying service because it keeps trying to get you to subscribe to it, and then it doesn't let you quit.
Yeah, I told them I didn't want it anymore, and I think they put my account on hold for like 6 months because I had tokens to use and books to think, and then I think it's restarted up again.
We keep getting charged by it basically, and it's a pain to have to stop because it puts every obstacle it can in your way. So I don't use it anymore. But it is nice to be able to listen to your books like that.
I was like, and did you say Audible sponsored? And then immediately we're like,
immediately starts bitching about Audible. Audible, our sponsors. What an annoying shit service that is.
No, that will never get sponsored by them.
Sorry, Audible. But screw you for taking my money. No, their service is really, really good. It's just the way they go about it is the wrong way. Like, I really enjoy listening to audiobooks, but I don't enjoy, like, having to phone people to try and close an account that I should be able to just close.
Yeah.
And I don't enjoy getting charged, even though I've meant to have closed it. Loot box. The musical box where you can get your first loot. Learn to be the best bard you can be with loot box.
Have you ever? Is there?
What's that?
Perhaps it's like, have you ever won a box of toys that you can't choose? Loot box every week. Well, that gets replaced by unboxing loot box every week. Yeah, that'd be cool.
What? No.
Yeah.
To replace something that's probably useful.
Well, I don't mean the actual replacement part. I mean getting loot boxes for people.
Oh no, jeez, no, that's my worst nightmare.
Getting loot boxes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I can see that.
Like, can you see me just being like, great, now I have more stuff I probably didn't want and wouldn't have bought if I'd had the chance to clutter up my place with.
Doig and Swift! Loot box! Yay!
It's more like I just don't want like a ton of figurines and stuff that I wouldn't have bought if I'd been given a chance to buy them. Like, if I saw it in the shop, I wouldn't be like, oh, I have to drop like €5 on this or €10 on this. It's too good. You could
get a loot box and then you could donate all the things to all those kids we know.
That's true. If one day we get enough money for some reason to be able to afford loot boxes every month, then we could at least do like loot box giveaways every month.
Yeah.
Where people get put into a raffle where they can just win what we've got in the loot box every month. Because I would hate to get just a random assortment of stuff that I then have to try and find a place for in my apartment that I never really wanted in the first place, but now my place is getting increasingly cluttered up with more and more stuff. I like to keep my life very minimal in terms of the stuff I own.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, I own basically clothes and books and art supplies. And that's about it. I don't tend to buy very many figures or merchandise or anything. The only thing I tend to buy is pieces of art from people.
We have a Sonic collection that begs to differ with you.
Okay, well that's different. Because that's Sonic. And you can't tell me that counts. Sonic is exempt from this rule.
Sure.
At least my collection is themed after something, you know?
That's usually what a collection is.
It's not just bric-a-brac. And I only buy the good merch.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I only buy the good quality merch. You'll never catch me buying merch which is tacky or looks weird. Have only the best. There's a lot of Sonic merch that I've looked at and been like, no, it's not well made enough.
It's no good.
Aline suits with her books. I see it with my pencils sometimes, and Mike used to get annoyed with me about it.
I didn't get annoyed, I got injured.
Right in the garbage, says Rabbit. Yep, pretty much. Unbox the loot box, straight into the trash.
This is amazing.
Oh my god, what if they did the loot box for art supplies though? Oh, I would be all over that. I'd be like, I'm totally gonna use this. I'm gonna use this, it's gonna be amazing. And then it would just stay in my art cupboard for like the next 4 years. And in 4 years I'd be like, why did I buy this? I would like if they did an art box though, as like a loot crate. Oh my god, I would get that. I would try and save up to get that every month. Kidding me? Just like a different assortment of pens or pencils or inks or
Careful now.
it'd be so good. Oh my god, why does no one make this? I want this. And you could partner with sponsorships like Winter and Newton to get inks or Copic to get That's a loot box I'd get.
Careful now.
What?
You'll hurt yourself.
It's so good. Oh, that'd be amazing. What? Oh no! There is a loot box for art supplies. Sketchbox is what it's called. There's also art snacks. What's art snacks? These are two things I'm interested in. Oh my god, Mike, there's a thing called Sketchbox. Oh my god. Oh, we could do unboxings of Sketchbox. Oh! Mike!
No. Oh, okay.
Mike! Answer me!
I said okay.
Oh no! Oh no, it's really expensive because art supplies are really expensive.
Yep.
No! Commissions. Commissions.
Commissions to get art
To get
supplies.
art boxes. Oh! Sketchbox. I'm gonna find out what kind of things to have in them though. They've got to be good. It's got to be good. Oh, but does it? Might not. I might just want it anyway. Excuse me, one sec.
She's hard. She's broken their own cardinal rule of not googling or like not getting distracted by the internet.
I'm not distracted. This is on point. Sketchbox. Oh no.
India, you also need to check Discord right now.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh!
Jeez. They're monthly, huh?
They're monthly! Are they monthly? Where?
It says Sketchbox monthly art supplies.
Oh! I wasn't reading it, I was just looking. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Fucking hell.
Yeah! Yeah!
So when Suzanne quit her job at the art school where Aline took night classes, they pretty much threw all the art supplies away, but they didn't throw them away. Aline got them. She has enough erasers for her whole life and enough ink to take a bath with it.
Oh my god, that's so good, I'm so jealous!
Yeah, I think you just spiked the mic with your enthusiasm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Sleepy Sheep. I'm really sorry. Look! $35 a month. Does this only ship? Where does it ship? Where does it ship? Help me.
I don't.
Oh, and they donate the money they get to schools to give them art supplies. How cool is that?
Oh, okay.
What was in the previous box?
That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Maybe they don't ship to Ireland though.
Oh no. Oh no, don't say that.
And it's only $35.
Yeah, isn't that good? It's not as fun as I thought it was going to be. Frequently asked questions. Where do you ship? Ireland!
It does it.
Oh my god, a commission a month to get this. A commission a month to get this. An unboxing. Unboxing! Guys, you thought you'd never get unboxing on Doig and Swift, but look what you've done. Look what you did. You did this. Why did you do this?
Why?
My money. Why did you do this?
Why have you done this?
Oh my god, no. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, it's the worst. Oh, no, I think why? It's the worst thing. Oh, no. Oh. And Haddock says, plus $10 per month for shipping applies outside the USA.
Ah, okay.
So it'll be $45.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like, oh, it's the worst. Oh, that's so freaky. No.
Maybe they'll give you a discount if you
Tell them.
can
Oh
stream an unboxing and stuff.
Maybe they'll sponsor us. Probably not though, considering that all their profits are proceeds that go to.
I don't think all of
School
them go to.
Well, maybe not, because they have to be able to afford to actually do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Still though, I wouldn't want a company who gives their makings to schools to give them art supplies to payers. Like, I don't think we'd bring them enough business to warrant that.
Probably not.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
See you, Steiny.
I know. I want Sketchbox.
Oh, Helene.
Helene! Cats on your face.
Cats and apples.
Capples. She said, not that pic, oh god.
It is really weird to see him without shoes.
It's wrong. It's just wrong. So let's give him a little bit of anticipation. Just before.
This is a chill stream.
It was. Before I learned about Sketchbox. Oh, no one should have said anything about loot crates. I would have never known this existed. Because, like, this, I actually am gonna, my money is gonna go on this. This is, like, completely my jam.
Wait, what?
What is it? What's wrong?
Something about a PayPal subscription, something or other.
Are you sure it's not junk?
Well, it must have went to the account that's linked to both of us, because that was at the same time.
Yeah, so it could still be junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, unboxing for like videos of constant India screaming. Yeah, pretty much. Nobody wants that.
That'll be once a month, right?
Yeah. How come? I thought if the PayPal subscription was just India subscribed for our boxes. And you were just like, when did that happen?
What? PayPal just has a feature now. Depending on the level of enthusiasm and screaming at your computer, it will like subscribe you to services.
It's like I immediately subscribe.
Wow.
Sorry.
Why do you have an alarm at 8:15?
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to go in and check why it's going off, because it shouldn't be.
Is that the, oh shit, everything's went wrong alarm, I'm still asleep?
No, I don't have one of those. Because it doesn't ever, so...
Doesn't ever go wrong.
You're like, yeah, I hardly ever. I think there's been like 1 or 2 times in the past year where we've like slept through when we're meant to be streaming.
Yeah.
And one of them was because like
We were up super late.
we were up super late.
Doing that Mod Center thing.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm sorry, what were we talking about before that?
I don't. The book, Iron Willpower, audiobooks,
Yeah.
listening to audiobooks. I just added a shadow to my character.
Nice job.
Nice jumble.
Nice job. And I'm about to squash this and use a shortcut by just transforming the characters rather than.
You terrible person.
I'm not a
Terrible person.
I'm not a terrible person.
Tweener.
It's not tweening.
It is.
It's not tweening.
It is.
It's not, it's transforming.
Tweening.
The computer's not even tweening anything for me.
Hardik says, "No, we were talking about sketchboxes."
No, Hardik! Don't do it. I remembered something also, art snacks. Wasn't that a thing? What's an art snack box?
I think it's similar. Just unless it also gives you like stuff to eat, which would be pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's just like a grades box, I'm not that interested because that just encourages me to snack more and stuff I probably shouldn't snack on.
Oh, I got grace boxes in that year as well.
Yeah, you did. You kept telling me about Slapjack.
It was really good.
Yeah, I know.
How long did we two animate and draw together? 5 years.
Yeah, since we've been together.
I should show you guys the India made me like a little thing
What? Is that?
to put on. Yeah, this.
Oh yeah. When I suppose that shows very much the nature of our relationship and why I'm a difficult person to date. But when I first came over to my apartment, my present for him was a desk with Monsieur Doig's desk written on it,
Yeah.
on a little blackboard, because I'd got him a place to work. Yay! Whee!
This was like 2 weeks into our relationship.
It wasn't 2 weeks in. It wasn't. Don't lie. You were coming to stay with me for a little while, and I was like, I'll get you a place to work. And then,
It was 2 weeks into our relationship.
well, our relationship as boyfriend-girlfriend,
Yeah.
which happened after months of friendship and non-dating.
Yeah. 2 weeks though. I came to visit you and meet you, and then 2 weeks later I came to visit and meet you again.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of me getting you your own room, you know. I'm serious when I'm like, have a desk. Pull up a pew, friend. Let's get to work.
Yeah. And I still got it, and it's on my desk. It's like at the back of my desk. It used to be propped up on the notice board, but it looks like it's slipped down. Let's export this as a shadow. Doig, I saw you, Rolando.
Rolando! Hey Rolando! How it says there are tons if you Google Loot Crate for art.
Love it.
Shit. You know what I'm going to be doing after the stream? Just Googling for loot crates of art to figure out which is the best one. I really like the look of Sketch Crate. Or Sketchbox, sorry, the one I was just looking at, because it gives proceeds to schools. That's really cool.
That's really awesome.
Like, it's nice to know that money's going to a really good use as well.
Put that shadow back where it came from, so helpful.
Put the shadow where it came from, will still help me.
Oh, I need to do the different. I need to do the transform on it.
Okay, so that's my anticipation almost done. Although if my head is rotating, then this also needs to rotate, or it makes no sense.
I just imagine your head rotating like an owl, just back towards the camera, like, oh, hello, I see you there.
At the minute my head's rotating, but my hood isn't, which is weird. So I'm fixing it.
Guys, says Rolando.
Hi guys!
He's got songs stuck in his head.
Oh, I do suck for our snacks because it has a little snack with it. Right. They know who they're catering to. They know their audience. What do artists like? Pencils and snacks. Snickety snooks. Hardy, get to work!
Just hold a band hammer over Hardick. Throw you out the bar.
Ronaldo says he's got a song stuck in his head. Eileen says read the book. We will. We promise. Don't kill us, don't.
Saturation.
So Rolando's linked a song to you,
Oh no.
which is presumably the one that he's got stuck in his head.
Presumably.
Presumably. I don't like to resume.
You don't like to resume?
I don't like to presume.
Presume, alright. Well, I was going to say, what do you not like to resume? Soundcloud.com, Turtle Pigeon Rainbow Connection Trespassers. I will listen to that after the stream, because it's probably copyright.
The lovers, the dreamers, and me. All lovers in a sketchbox. There we are, okay. I can probably move on to you now, if I can get myself to stop tweaking it. India, stop!
Stop tweaking.
Stop!
Stop it.
Stop!
Stop tweaking.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay, stop tweaking.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good.
Stop it.
Okay, I've stopped.
Stop.
I have.
Stop.
I'm not. Oh,
Stop
wait.
it.
Right?
Stop.
Almost.
Stop it.
Very almost.
No.
I'm nearly there.
Ah.
Trust me.
I'm dying.
It's worth it because people will understand. Like, people will see that this is our place. Okay.
That's like the line from like any dictator, evil, whatever. It's fine. They will understand.
They'll thank me in
No.
the end when they're like, "Oh, thank goodness you fixed that little line because it would have really irritated me if you hadn't fixed it."
I'm doing it for the greater good.
I'm doing it for the
Me.
kids.
For the keys.
For the kids.
Hardly. No, that's too much. I need a nice linear burn. No, maybe. Well, what does that look like?
Feel the burn. The linear burn. Feel the burn. The linear burn. Feel the burn. Sorry. I don't know why.
I want it to be slightly blue. Maybe I can do like a color overlay instead. Maybe I can just be like stupid. Yeah, that'll be it.
The snow is slowing your interwebs. How is that even possible?
Courseable.
Possible. The Grand Old Duke of Nog, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and marched them down again. And when they were up, and when they were down, they were down. And when they're only halfway up, they were neither up nor down.
I don't know what Alan can buy, but when she gets to 50 still lifes, drawn or painted, but she's done 3 of them so far with bricks. Love bricks. I like to imagine Alan draws with bricks. Like, it is complete. My sculpture.
I want Aline to like go somewhere on holiday.
With the bricks.
She's so used to drawing bricks that she has to take them with her for daily practice. And I want to see like the airport staff just like open her bag and just find like 10 bricks in it and be like, what are you? Why?
She's just like, I'm building a house.
Pick brick by brick.
One trip at a time.
Fly over 10 bricks at a time.
Sleepy Sheep Green says, well, what do you guys do if you guys finish something but it looks like crap?
Oh, we feel pretty bad about it. I haven't like great angst and roll around on the floor screaming for a little while. If it's really bad, we won't release it. I will insist though that we redo it or make it better somehow. If it's kind of passable, then generally we will release it with kind of a retrospective on what went wrong and what we felt like we did well, and we'll just try and do better next time. Like, try and learn from your mistakes and go forward. Because every failure is a step in the right direction. Because they all teach us how to do better next time. So we try to fail forward when we can.
I frame it and put it on the wall.
Generally, whenever we look back at our work a year or two later, we feel like there are a lot of things which are wrong with them, which we could change about them anyway. So we've kind of resigned ourselves a little bit to not feeling like the finished product is as cool as we want it to be, because often we want it to be like the coolest thing in the world, and we can't always achieve that. But we keep working towards it by trying to get better every time.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What do you do when you make something or you spend a lot of time on something and it fails to live up to what you were hoping it would?
Adding a solid, making it.
Elite's telling about when she bought the 5 bricks that she has, and they were just watching her put these bricks into a bag, dumbstruck, like, what? What do you need 5 bricks for?
And then leave and walking for kilometers to the next tram station.
That must have been heavy. I suppose it's not so bad it's on back though.
I must have thought you were going to kill someone.
I need exactly 5.
And weight their body down to throw them in the river.
For my various purposes. You'd only need 1 brick, truth be told.
Nah, you need more than 1 brick to hold the body down.
I don't know, have you ever tried swimming while you're holding a brick?
Yes.
Have you?
No. But
Oh.
it won't, like... You need more than 1. Because currents and tides and stuff.
I mean, well, one will kill you slowly. But, if you want it to be quick and definite, I guess.
You want them to stay down. He says, with an amount of confidence from experience. Okay, so I will feed you soon. Shush.
Was that your tummy?
Yeah.
It sounded like some kind of animal that was like...
Yeah.
I just got a pot to the loo. I'll be back in a sec.
Where is the mask? Give me. Fine. Oh, I see. I didn't want to go over there.
Ahoy, hoy!
Ahoy, hoy.
Elaine's so confused by bricks. Oh, and Rolando decided to begin a new model from scratch to learn how to make cleaner meshes. That was a brave move for Rolando. I hope it works out. I'm sure it'll be better the second time. Things often are. You guys often ever have that thing where you lose work and it's like the most painful thing ever, but it forces you to redo it. And once you've redone it, you're kind of like, well, it was awful to lose it, but I have to say I kind of prefer this. I think I did it better the second time.
Yeah. Same to you, Sleepy Sheep Green. Thanks for the questions, and I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully see you again sometime.
Yeah! Have a great night or day or whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Ooh. Okay. I think that's anticipation. And then I'm going to do an overshoot frame as well, because overshoots are the best. Overshoots are the best. Everybody loves an overshoot. Everybody loves an overshoot. Everybody loves an overshoot. Everybody loves an overshoot. Extreme frames.
Sometimes we take her to the zoo, and other times we just keep her inside.
You try to abandon me there.
Do you remember the orangutan that could like go along the rope above the path that we were walking on? That was cool.
No, it wasn't.
It could drop at any time.
Yeah, it wasn't cool. That was very scary.
You're scared of monkeys and apes, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
For good reason. They would eat my face if they could. And I don't know why I'm the only one who acknowledges that.
Doig, 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 doig.
That's your name.
Yeah. Effect. Color correction, color balance. Let's shift up the reds. This is the thing that I said earlier, like I didn't like the vibrancy, I guess, in this one. So I'm shifting the red and the blue balance up because it shifts it more to sort of this kind of. It adds a bit of purple. I like purple.
I knew it. You're like, it adds. I like purple.
Yep.
It's kind of Mike's thing. It's pink and purple.
Sure.
In any of his pages or anything he does. But I mean, I love it, so no complaints.
Rabbit says, they would eat my face if they could. Quoted from India, anti-monkey activist, Swiss monkey madness takes off.
I'm not saying we should kill them or not save them. I'm just saying that they would if they could. And we all know it. Like, who are we kidding? Just want to be like.
Just want to be clear.
I just want to be plain about it. Commander says monkey hater. That I'm gonna be known now.
Yeah.
Just doesn't like monkeys.
Just doesn't like monkeys.
Well, I don't. You know, to be fair, I really
just doesn't like monkeys. I think they're cool.
Why?
Monkeys are cool. Look at I like little spider monkey ones though more.
Because they're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's everybody's problem is apparently the cute are more worthy to survive because they abuse humans. I'm sorry.
Fun ruiner.
They would still eat your face though if they could. I just want you to know. Rabbit said, let's face facts, America. Monkeys could, would, and will.
People keep monkeys as like friends, and it's just like, no.
Please don't.
No, I mean the chimpanzee kind. It's just like, oh yeah, we have to keep them till a certain age, and then they become, you know, feral. It's just like,
and try and eat your face.
Yeah.
Yep. That happens. Like, if you left a cat alone with your stuff, what do you think it would do?
Alone with your stuff?
Yeah, like it would probably go to sleep or something, right?
Or
at least like lie on top of your clothes or something.
What?
Sleep.
It might like shit and piss everywhere if it gets real lonely.
What do you mean if it's like locked in a place with nowhere to go?
Wait, what are you talking about if you left the cat in a place?
Yeah. If you left a monkey with your stuff alone, what do you think it would do?
All manner of things.
I'd tell you what it wouldn't do. Curl up and go to sleep on anything.
It might.
I'm just saying.
Have you seen that that animated thing? That's like it's about a dog and.
Oh my god! Please don't. Please
Okay.
don't. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But that person gets it. I'm just saying. The person who made that film gets it.
Where is your teeth?
I'm sorry.
Where are your teeth?
In my face. Unless a monkey's got to it and ripped it off. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The yeah was at the high five.
Rabbit is asking me what part of the face the monkeys start with. Probably the eyes.
If you left a cat unfed with a dead body, it would be your face.
Well, so would if you left a human unfed with a dead body.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, because if you don't, then you're gonna starve to death.
Do I have to add
That's where
The
Wendigos come from.
Is that where Wendigos come from?
Eating dead bodies.
Really?
According to Until Dawn.
Okay. I'm gonna add a shape layer, and then I'm gonna add.
That's just like you.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I just did. There. I would have went back into Krita to like color your teeth, but I can't be bothered, and I just added a shape layer because it's plain. So now you got teeth.
I have teeth anyway.
And in the thing.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah. High five. Oh, that frame doesn't have.
Listen. Hardik says, in India, in old places and temples, bunch of monkeys steal stuff from tourists and try to push people off the ledges. Okay? Do you see? They're like a bunch of tiny murderers, and yet no one's like, hey, they're trying to murder everyone all the time. Maybe that's not okay. People are just like, oh, but they're monkeys. Look how cute.
That's pretty funny.
It's not funny. Terrifying.
Why does the yeah only appear here? I think it should.
They usually start with chins according to Hardy. And I believe him.
Well, you would believe it, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. He knows.
Yeah.
Hardy knows.
Effect.
I ruined this overshoot frame. I'm really sorry, guys. I did it bad. I'm gonna redo it.
India Swift. I did it bad.
I did it bad. I'm sorry. I should have kept it simple, and I will now proceed to do that. It's a lot of fiddling.
You're a fiddler.
I am. And I would fiddle on the roof if I could.
If you were a rich man. Is that
Oh,
what that's
I'd
from?
buy all the sketchbooks in the world if I was a wealthy girl. It is. Fiddler on the roof is where that's from.
Yeah. I love that scene.
Damn catchy melody. Hardik says they start with the chins and at the end they're left with hair. They use those hair to hair flip at people and be sassy and all. And that's the stupidest thing I've ever said, and I should get to work.
Nice.
We're sorry for distracting you with monkey talk.
Monkey business.
Yeah.
Get my ball in a monkey business.
Are there any animals that you don't like, Mike?
Yes, hairless cats.
Oh, but they're adorable!
Hairless cats freak me the fuck out.
Oh my god, you're so mean.
They're just
Like, hairless cats aren't, like, you're just judging them by how they look, not by what they do. Like, monkeys can go around and murder people and like, push people off ledges all day, but you're like, oh, cute monkey. But hairless cats, which are adorable and loving and gorgeous, you're like, oh, but they don't have hair. I'm sorry, I got triggered a little bit.
If you're with me, you're never gonna get a hairless cat.
That's not true, you can't stop me.
Oh look, Mike,
I will
look what
prove-
I got you.
I'm going to prove that you would love one by getting one that you then will fall in love with.
I
And be
probably-
like, why did I ever?
I probably would.
Exactly, you'd be like, oh my god, okay. No, I love it, it's precious. I just want to protect it all the time. And I'd be like, I told you.
I liked seeing one that had a winter coat on. It was just like a little parka. It was little sleeves and socks and stuff. That was cute.
Oh, you see, because it's cute, so it has value. I'm sorry.
I can only judge these things by sight though, because I've only ever seen them. So yeah, I'm gonna judge by sight.
But you know what cats are like. Why would hairless cats be any different?
They look just angry all the time.
So do I.
That is the best defense. They look angry
Still
all the
like
time.
me. I think. Oh yeah, that's an overshoot. That could work. I'm gonna try and drag my face a little bit.
Oh, Rolando is there's a gift
Oh no.
that I must have missed. Oh shit, I just need to take out the space. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much.
I might not show that on stream.
It's like someone has got a banana covered in ketchup stuck on their face.
That is exactly what it is. Maybe I need a more extreme difference here. How do I change this? I don't know how to change the color of a solid once it's in.
There must be a way.
There must
On
be.
effects?
I guess I could do an effect on it and just shift it, yeah.
No, but I mean, does it not have an effects panel attached to it already? Where you can change its properties?
Oh, probably. No, actually, it doesn't.
That's weird.
Yeah. It must
That
be
feels
somewhere.
like a weird way to handle it.
It
so
must
like,
be somewhere, and I just don't know where to find it.
yeah, because it feels weird to have to hue shift it. Maybe Google it.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Because I've already changed the color of it now.
How did you do it?
I hue saturation shifted it.
So funny. Okay. Right, so now I need to do Doig's overshoot.
Don't shoot me.
Overshoot.
Don't shoot me,
I'm
bro.
gonna shoot over you, don't worry.
Don't shoot
It'll
me,
be
bro.
fine.
Don't shoot me, bro.
I'm not gonna. But you know, if a monkey had a gun, he would absolutely shoot you. As demonstrated in the thing you mentioned before.
Are there scripts you usually regularly use on Photoshop? I should learn to use scripts properly. Thing that I used and shared was an action, and you can create those yourself by recording them. But other scripts I've used in the past have been things like exporting PNGs from layer stacks and stuff that they didn't used to have built in.
Yeah. I sometimes use Automate Batch to do things like crop things to the right size.
Yeah.
Or apply level adjustments to things. Because you can record an action of you doing something like that and then ask it to apply it over a whole folder of images. Sorry Mike, what were you saying?
It was something else, but I just remembered I've got an action now that I've set up that if I'm doing gesture drawings in Photoshop, I've got an action that creates a new layer and hides the previous one on a button press. So like when I'm drawing this one. Give me there. I think is it still trying to play this one? No, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Say I'm drawing a figure, and I'm like, wait, give me a better color. This one. I'm drawing a figure. Oh, they're so gesturing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm standing like this. And then I just like button. Do another one. Hit the butt. Hit the head. Front in. Put his knee up. Jump in. Yeah. Do another one. And I made the layer name say rename me. And I made it orange as well, so that I can visibly see that in my layer stack I have these things that are just new layers. Yeah. I can give you that if you want, Ali, or you can probably make it fairly fast yourself. Arnie's going, that's a hot man face dog, but I don't know why is there dog and raven present as references. Well, the jackdaw is because I was likening the character to a jackdaw, because India asked me last night what animal do I associate with the character. The husky is because Elle said that during the drawing the character had husky eyes, and it's supposed to be a girl, so if it looks like a guy, fuck is all I'm gonna say.
Girls can look like guys. That can be fine. They don't always have to have bows on their head with massive eyelashes.
That's true. This was the reference I was working from.
Like, if she's a boyish looking girl, that's cool.
That's not the reference I was working from.
I can't find it.
I guess she is kind of boyish. It might be like strong chin, like.
Well, I mean, boys can look like quite feminine as well.
Yeah, but you can see that the jawline here needs to be. Give me a layer that works. Kill you.
Are you gonna try and feminize her now?
I'm not gonna try and feminize her. I'm gonna try and fix where I've not matched the reference.
India is easily triggered by gender stereotypes and air quotes norms. Aline will destroy us with her traditional skills. No!
I think I'm gonna do some of this painting because I said I would last night.
Cool.
And I've done a lot on the Quick Fest. Not a lot, but I've done stuff on the Quick Fest. Which I should save.
Yes, make sure you save it, or Trashbot will get annoyed at you.
Huskies are really good for animal expressions, that's very true. Oh, hey, Unwins. Thanks.
Hello! And thank you! How are you doing?
They're doing great!
That's awesome. Good to hear, good to hear. Yes. if I can move this. Move this.
Rabbit had a pet husky for a few years.
Oh, that's awesome.
They look like they're really lovable.
Huskies are adorables. So floofy and happy.
I like Elaine's like sips of coffee, stares at snow. Wonders if Hubs will make it home today. Ooh, we got Gorsh. What are we Gorsh for?
But if he doesn't, I can blame Monster Hunter.
Thanks for the follow, and wins. I think our like visible alerts are switched off, but I'm gonna fix that today.
Yeah, give him some cats.
Give him some cats.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Thank you, Win. And Elaine, that sounds like an awesome plan. Maybe we'll get it today because I might go into town if the buses are running to get Patrick some Irish goodies for when he arrives on Wednesday.
There you go. We got some cats going.
Woohoo!
I could just make that our alert.
No.
Okay.
We've had this discussion.
Okay. But he said, cats! Thank you very much. Cats are great.
I'm glad they like the cats. Yeah.
You just want to get more use out of them. But
It's just because it's what we have to hand.
you're not willing to. Okay, fair enough.
That's all. I'm assuming it'll be harder for you to find the other gift.
Have you never seen that, Hardik? Oh yeah, I got distracted. But did you talk about the fact that Elaine was like, if he doesn't make it home, I can play Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I missed that. I got to.
Good game.
Did you say you wanted to go into town today?
I did. Did you? Yeah.
Do you want to get...
But that's what I was saying. Is we could potentially do it today if the buses are running. Because I want to go into town anyway to get Patrick some Irish goodies for when he arrives.
Okay.
I don't want to spend a huge amount of time in town.
Yeah.
So I would definitely prefer to go in the morning because I want to get some work done today on Nightwolf.
Okay.
So I don't want to spend the whole day in town.
Yeah, Hardik, that was India. We made that. Well, India animated that and I put it together so it could be in the stream for when we defeated the Rathalos during our Monster Hunter Mondays.
Yeah, we used them on our Monster Hunter streams. We did like a series of commission streams that you probably will know about to raise money to be able to play the game together. And we made Monster Hunter themed alerts and stuff for it.
What's up, Rabbit?
And Trashbot says save! Everybody save!
Remember to save your work.
So what's everyone working on today?
I will be doing stuff. I can't say.
Can you? I'm sure you can say what it is you're working on.
That'll be a color script.
Cool. For Nightwolf, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, Rabbit, sorry, you need to be a moderator to send links. But yeah, put it in the dis. Oh! Doggos.
Made Mike very happy. I hope you're happy.
Just fill up my side of my thing with doggos now.
Oh no.
Artists continuing an animation that they were almost willing to abandon a couple days ago. That's cool. Fresh eyes, fresh perspective.
Yeah!
Get the gusto.
Do it!
And
That's the second time's a charm.
look how vibrant the lower lip is. Like, it's so cool. Like, it's like pretty. Mouths are really fascinating. I don't think I've figured out quite how to capture mouths yet.
Capture mouths.
In Jaws.
I like the sound of that.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I like the Pokemon aspect of the new Monster Hunter with your house pets.
Yeah.
That capturing it is like if Monster Hunter was going to do a capturing thing, then that's the way that's good.
Okay, yes.
It's like that sort of balled up net. It's like a big grabby hand, and it's just so satisfying. The timing and everything. Oh, Unwin's asked, who are you animating?
Oh, yeah. So we do Let's Plays every now and then on our channel, and we wanted to do a series of kind of 1 to 3 episodes of a very short look at games, rather than doing a whole 30-episode series, which is what we normally do. So we decided to make a series called Quick Quests, where we just spend a very short amount of time with the game. And I'm doing an opening for it. So I'm animating our Quick Quest characters. So I'm the Necro Gangster on the left.
And I'm the Bumblebird.
Mike is the kind of druid character on the right.
They're based on D&D classes.
And then this is one of the last shots. So the opening is essentially us going on a very mini quick quest together.
Yeah. So this is I don't think this will play properly.
Have you got the animatic or something?
I've got the After Effects file.
Oh, okay. So it's nearly done. Hopefully we're hoping we can finish it this weekend, and then we're posting the final thing up on our Patreon, which is completely free and public and unlocked. You don't have to pay to see anything on there, so feel free to check that out if you want to. It's more like a donation page than anything else.
So you can see in the bottom left corner is India's animatic for it, and then the rest is finished lines and compositing. So that shot there at the end is what Swifty is animating now.
Mm-hmm.
And then this scene here is the one I was colouring just before, which is this. Which I'll probably be compositing tomorrow.
Yep, so this is just before they zoom forward and open the chest. So the next frame I do after this one will probably be them starting to zoom.
Zoom zoom.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just looking at what I can delay for a frame. I'd like to delay Knight's cloak, so it has like a nice little settle.
Oh, Stelzy, the ABC challenge stands for Animation Breakfast Club Challenge, and it's a weekly, sometimes bi-weekly, but weekly challenge that India sets to animators we know. We have a Discord group that kind of gather and give feedback to one another. And so this week, think you were doing like limited animation.
Yeah, full limited animation, as suggested by Tibbs, by studying one of the masters.
So there's no explicit link to it. But if you want to take part, you're more than welcome to. And every Friday, we look over submissions that we get, and just to be like woohoo, and also if Swift has any feedback for people. It's a casual thing. It's just it started way back last year when Hardik was like, give me a challenge, and Sophie was like, well, okay, and it's just kind of snowballed and rolled on from that. The only award of prizes is the experience, and leveling up you'll get by participating.
Yeah, we'd love to give prizes if we could, but then again, no, I kind of like that. There's no winners.
Yeah.
It's not a competition thing. It's just we're all going to try and get better together. So we sometimes do studies together, and then cumulatively we all share the knowledge between one another, so that everyone kind of learns and takes a step forward, hopefully.
Yeah, a month or so ago, a couple of months ago, we also got together to do a collaborative animated music video, and that was part of the ABC challenge. Was like you got a number of seconds to animate, and we had a whole bunch of people doing shots for that. So it varies from like week to week.
Yeah, we try to do something different every week. At the minute, we're going through the alphabet, which is another reason it's called the ABC challenge.
Oh, of course, yeah. So we're on H now. I could probably add that to the little thing. But thank you for asking. Like, it's cool. I'm glad putting it up there. I'm glad it's up there. So I think I've made the corner of her mouth. It's like the sort of white part of her mouth is down more like that.
Creature does this interesting thing where you can't really adjust things very minutely. It tends to want to make big steps with things that you transform. It like almost snaps to positions.
Try holding either shift or control while you're dragging.
Okay. Oh, shift just scales it down proportionally.
Oh, I see. Hey, Craig. You're doing like a transform. It might just be because it's raster rather than vector, like to move.
I don't know. It's weird.
Craig!
Hey, Craig!
How's it going, man?
Good morning!
Elaine flails excitedly. Aww, that is adorable. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, like time zone stuff. It's like 9 AM here for us. So we understand if you're like on an American time zone. Go rest up. It's cool. We sort of catch the night owls, which ours tend to be sometimes.
It's because we're in Ireland, so it's great for people who are in the UK or Ireland too. But for everyone else, it can be a bit inconvenient, so we're sorry for our timing. But I was going to move on to the next frame, but actually, It's like 9 already.
Yeah.
So we should probably wrap up the stream. We normally run from 7 till 9.
Yeah, I think we got 5 minutes left of it.
5
Unless you're about to move on to something new and you don't want to. Yeah, okay, we'll wrap up.
I've got another frame I could do, but I'll be able to get it done in 5 minutes.
Okay. Just because we started a little later. But nah, you know, we should be disciplined, and we'll wrap it here.
Okay.
I got the semblance of a mouth in. I'm not happy with it, but it's at least there, which is something.
Aw, rabbit, that's so sweet. And sorry to keep you up super late on wins as well. And Style, we tend not to give the link out publicly. But if you're interested in joining, feel free to message us privately. Just because we don't want it to get like super duper crowded, and we want to keep it to people who are focused on improving their art, so that we're always pushing each other forwards. Because there are lots of Discords to do like just general chat and stuff, so we want to keep it kind of themed and concise. So if you guys want to come to a Discord, just send me or Mike a message on Twitter.
Yeah, I think I got a command for that. You can find our Twitters, and my DM should be open, or we can do like a follow exchange.
Yeah, it's just to make sure people who like watch your stream back or are just kind of generally hanging out, we don't get an influx of like loads of people coming in.
Yeah.
Who aren't necessarily gonna be down for focused practice like the rest of us are. But yeah, I got the smiles done when we look at each other, so that's cool.
Ooh.
It's very simple, but it's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be there in a fraction of a second and I move on.
Yeah, I mean, it does what I need it to do, so. I still need to fix the weapons going to the hands and everything to make that nicer. At the minute it's just very bare keyframes with no ease out or anything. Like these 3 frames here. You see how the chain disappears on the nunchucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I need to fix that on all the frames. But I'll get the rest of the movements in first and I'll come back to this beginning part and add some nice stuff on there.
I like that Elaine used Trashbots, used the duck as in a gas face for Trashbot. Today I thought of a thing.
Yay, Trashbot.
I love that duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good day and good night.
And good evening to you all.
Thank you guys for coming along and hanging out with us. It's been really fun. I will be back tomorrow morning, and we hope that you guys have a great day or a good sleep.
Yeah.
Depending.
Thank you, everyone, and may the rest
of your day
be
filled with adventure. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye now. Thanks, everyone.